You ever sit down and enjoy a great Zelda game and think, wow, I wish I could play this on my smartphone? Sure, you could get something like an emulator, but I don't think you want to go to jail. So let's look into what the Play Store has to offer. While on the Play Store, I searched for Zelda, and man oh man, what I found was horrifying.
Boom!
So the first game we're going to be taking a look at is called Zelda Adventure in Block World. Released August 2018 by iGable Games, Zelda Adventure in Block World, being out for 2 years, has managed to exceed 5,000 downloads but has a 2.8 star rating. First opening the game, and judging by the title, you've probably guessed it. This is just a lame Minecraft obstacle course that uses the Zelda name to get more downloads. On the title screen, it just says MC Death Runs, which just further proves my point that this game is not actually called Zelda Adventure in Block World. Getting to the game, you start in this cave and already I know what you're looking at. This disgusting thing. They put an ad bar at the bottom of the screen giving you a classic dose of singles wanting to meet you, Scrabble, and a very sad clownfish. Being right underneath the bottom D-pad button, I found myself pressing this thing constantly. This leads me onto the controls. You have a D-pad to move, and a jump button to either jump or a double jump. With simple controls, I found them being too sensitive, causing me to fall, and oh man, you really do not want to fall in this game. Losing all your hearts from falling too much, the game gives you a choice to start from the very beginning, or watch an ad to respawn at a checkpoint. Due to the bad controls causing me to constantly fall and all the ad breaks, it took me 45 minutes to complete something that was this small. So this game is nothing like The Legend of Zelda. It just uses Zelda in the title on the Play Store only just to get more downloads. So with all these negatives taken into consideration, I give this game a 2 out of 10. The next game we're going to be taking a look at is Zelda, or Zeld at Ocarina Quest of Time. Released in September 2019 by Saturno Systems, this game has gotten over 10,000 downloads and a 2.2 star rating. Opening the game, it takes me to the title screen and hits us with some relaxing music. Wait, I thought this was Zeld at Ocarina Quest of Time, not Magic Quest. I pressed the start button and what awaited me was something very unexpected. This dumb game doesn't even work. It just flashes and plays some sound that I assume is the sword. This is what the game is supposed to look like, but this is what I got. With this game not working, I decided to just give it a 1 out of 10. I'd give it a 0, but that music was okay, so it earned that 1. For our third game, we have Zeldar: The Quest for Elda. This game was released in June of 2014 by Big Bob with more than 5,000 downloads. This game has been out for 6 years and still being supported by the developers as of October 2019. Being out this long with this much developer support, this game must be good, right? Wrong, my friend. You are very, very wrong. This game has a 2.8 star rating. I opened up the game and no title screen, no introduction, it just immediately takes me to the game. Walking out of this house I started in, I immediately noticed the terrible controls. I'll try to walk forward, turn the camera, but it decides that I need to go sideways. These controls feel so bad I find it hard to do simple things like go through doorways or walk upstairs. So I go into this house with no doors or windows and oh my, it's me. Yes, every NPC that you talk to in this game has the same exact character model. This guy at the gate won't let me pass without a weapon. Eventually I find a shovel, dig up a grave, and wow, this guy thinks a shovel going through my body is a sword. If there's one thing this game has that the other games don't, it's a story. Now we make it out of this area leading us to the castle. I go to the castle, tell the king that Elda has been captured, so the king tells me to go find the detective in Princess Elda's room. I find the detective and he tells me to stay out of his way cause he's the professional. I ended up finding a secret room with some evil papers. The king then tells me to go save Elda. I ended up not being able to complete the game due to a glitch causing me to fall through the ground and starting at the beginning of the game endlessly. After playing a lot of this game, I would definitely have to give it a 2 out of 10, due mainly to the game-breaking glitch, awful controls, and awful everything else. The last game we're looking at is called The Lost Rubies Mobile 3D Adventure. Released in February 2016 by Mode Studio, this game has a 3.6 star rating and over 10,000 downloads. Starting this game, the title says The Last Rupees VR. I have no idea why the VR is there, but okay. This game is short, only consisting of 4 small levels. It is basically a combination of Zelda and Mario 3D Land. A complaint I have about this game would have to be the controls and the physics. My character doesn't seem to jump high enough for certain platforming. The joystick sometimes feels unresponsive, and the camera is moved using an L and R button, making you have to stop just to adjust the camera angle. While these problems are there, they aren't that bad. They didn't ruin the entire game for me. The graphics in this game are okay and are definitely the best out of these games we've looked at. Overall, I did enjoy the game for what it was, even with all its negatives. I'd have to kind of put this somewhere in the middle and give it a 5 out of 10. So there are a lot of ripoff games on the Play Store, most of them being completely terrible, so I'd probably just say, get an emulator, who cares if there's jail time or a fee involved, at least you'll avoid this garbage.